Hello guys, si Keshan Velosa ulit ito at welcome sa episode 113 ng larutan ng Super Awat Wars V Voyage. Okay, tuloy natin yung game. Kaya lang guys, kung napapansin nyo siguro, iba yung position natin doon sa huling saves. Huling time na nag-save tayo, nung huling save natin, nandito tayo mismo kung nasa itong mga pasaway na units ni Nevenlina. Kaya lang inulit ko inulit ko yung first part nitong scenario 52 kasi kailangan wag maubos natin ng energy natin para para ma-encounter natin tong mga to ubos yung mga energy tsaka yung spirit points so inulit ko, so kailangan within 5 turns pakita ko lang sa inyo guys. Ayan, ito yung starting natin. Yung turns 280 to 81. Tapos nung habang ginawa ko inulit ko tong yung mga first part. Ayan, inabot ng 297, bali 17 turns para lang makaabot ako dito na medyo maganda-ganda yung stats. So hintayin natin sila lumapit dyan sa atin kasi sa lagay na yan, wala Okay. End na lang muna natin yung turn. So 4 turns yun valid dahil nga inaksaya natin yung isa Ulol. Iron wall. Tapos kailangan nyo ng mali ang pinili ko. Kailangan ko na naman i-reload. Andali. Mali. Teka, ayusin natin to. Dapat di sila makasugod ng ganun Andali kailangan ko na lang i-reposition yung ibang units natin. Teka. O ganito na lang muna. Okay, ganyan muna. Okay, enter. Pasaway kasi ilang beses nag-move Ito na naman. Okay, teka. Paano ba natin ito babanatan ng ganyan? Teka. At hindi ko kinasta masyado yung nila. Ay, flicker na lang muna. Tapos, kailangan mo ng bullseye May pag bullseye. At yun lang Pwede natin gamitin yung love. Kaya lang, ginamit na natin kasi lang muna. At yun na lang muna. Okay, go. No animation guys kasi medyo matagal na laban to. Kailangan wag na tayo mag-animate. Kailangan natin medyo magtipid ito na lang muna. Tapos kailangan natin ng wala kang ayun, intuition. Yan. Go. Ano naman this time Wala, kailangan na eh. Missile lang pwede gamitin. Flicker. Iron wall, de. Sige, na lang. Flicker. Sana magawa natin ito pasaway eh. Ubus na rin yung bala nito eh. Tingnan. Kailangan natin yung naka-persist naman activate eh. Bullseye. Ano pa yan? Kailangan natin to eh. So kailangan medyo matipid muna. Yan na lang muna. Tapos flicker ulit. Ba yan? Kulit ah. Missile na lang muna. Tapos flicker ulit. Pasaway. Missile lang. Tapos flicker ulit. Uubusin na naman yung energy ay lang, sige. Missile lang. Tapos flicker lang ng flicker for now. Kulit mo ah, isa ka pa ah. Nope, hindi ko muna pwede gamitin yung lock. Pag iron wall, defense, sige, iron wall muna. Mukhang pag-iinitan ka eh. Sabi na eh. Okay, go. Bag. Ito lang. Gagamitin natin yung sa map attacks. Level up tuloy ng level up yung yung crew ng Natshiko. Okay, okay lang. Ito lang. Pwede ba tayong gumamit ng trust? Okay, active pa. Missile lang. is active pa yung ano, iron wall. Nag-iba ng target pasaway ka Okay, yung iron wall ulit. Buti na lang pumesto kayo ng ganyan. Makakatulong yung map attacks namin yan. Sige. Sige lang. Okay lang yan. Pero teka, kailangan natin kailangan natin ng trust ulit. Masyado ko na nabubugbog eh. Lang. 4 na lang ba alam mo pasaway. Level up lang ng level up, sige. Kaya lang, laspag na. Hingi tayo sa iba. Hingi pa tayo, taga. Masyado na mababa eh. Isa pa. Hindi pa tayo ng isa. Ito na lang muna. Active pa naman eh. Okay, go. Ubus talaga yung cells mo. Ubus. Wala na natira. Okay, nice. Survive tayo sa onslaught nilang yon. So, teka lang. $298 turns na. Okay. Total, nandito na kayo. So, unahin natin to. So, hindi mo matatarget dun eh. Ito na lang. O yan, targetin mo yung mga batch na yan. Teka. Meron tayong kailangan gamitin dito eh. Kailangan natin ilang turns na ba to? Pangalawang turn na to nung lumabas sila eh. So, tatlo pa? Apat, bali, ano na to, second turn. So, tingnan natin. Kailangan ko sa ano, teka. Suspend natin muna. Nag-start tayo 97, sorry. Gamitin muna natin to. Tapos kailangan natin yung ability ni ano, teka. I mean, 10 EX points ka, di ba? Teka. Smash hit. Hindi natin alam kung matideds natin kaagad ng ganyan eh. So, just in case, sige. Okay, gamitin na natin lahat, teka. Ngayon tayo magla-love. Okay. Hopefully deads kayo. Try natin. Kung hindi man, at least malaking damage.
敵部隊に対して攻撃を仕掛けます。グラビティブラストスタンバイ。出力確認後発射を。思いっきりやっちゃって。
At least medyo malaki-laki. At least pwede mag-move out para hindi mabunggo. Reposition tayo dito. Okay, map attack song muna, teka. Yun lang, okay. Wala kang points masyado eh, no? 3 points na lang. Valor. Bullseye. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 yung targets mo. Go.
よし、いけるぞ。主砲発射。
Reposition. Magpa-resupply tayo, teka. Ubus lahat ano mo eh. Bullets mo eh. Okay, next. Teka, ano pa mga tatamaan mo? Ayun, isang 1, 2, 3. Okay lang, sige, go. Yeah. Smash hit. Teka. Valor. At least pag nagkataon, ilan na ba hit points na to? Hindi pa yan. At least malaki damage. Go!
こうなりゃ出たとこ勝負だ。
フォローは俺に任せとけ。決めるぞ。K、ガイ。ゲッタービーノン。
Nagmintis? Okay, hindi pwede yan. Hindi pwede yan. Kalokohan yan. Dapat pala nag-ano ko. Okay naman, sige, teka. Kaya pwede naman i-restart eh. Yun ang maganda dun. Kaya, kailangan natin itong system seizure. Wala, hindi abot na eh. Ito lang talagang magagamit mo eh. Pag dito, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pag dito, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 din eh. Oh, sige, doon na lang, ganyan na lang, tapos mag-move out of the way ka na lang, teka. Kailangan natin ulit yung ano, yung love. Kung pwede lang wala na yung animation sequence kasi.
はいルリちゃんの指示をよく聞いてね提案ここはグラビティブラストで承認しますでは了解グラビティブラスト発射します
Move out of the way. Ayan, sige. Dito ka. Pwede na ba gamitin yung resupply? Wala ka na kasing bala eh. Parang di natin i-ulitin. I-suspend ko dito. Okay, next. Ikaw muna. Kailangan natin ano. Wala kang, ayun, kala ko wala kang bullseye eh. Okay lang, at least yan lang matamaan mo yan. Matamaan mo lang yung mga yan. Ay, teka, di muna, teka. Tatamaan mo yung kakampi mo, teka. Ito muna. Natamaan pala si Bright pag nagkataon. There go.
Yoshi, いけるぞ。手法スタンバイ。てー。
Position. Okay, go. Kayo naman. Okay, ready na. Okay. Tatlo tatamaan. Okay, go. Sana nga tamaan. Please lang. Magkapasaway.
来る。敵が来る。
Reposition lang para pwede sila tumira. Ikaw naman. Kailangan mo rin mag-recharge. Hindi pwede mag-valor. Bullseye. At least marami kang tatamaan pag nagkataon.
艦長ご指示を
味方機車線上から待機しました。
ハイパーメガ粒子砲発射。
Hina lang. At least tumatama. Kahit mahina yung value. Sayang eh, walang ganun tong ano eh. Hanap tayo ng pwede naman insta-death. Ayun, pwede yun. Bigyan ko ng ano si multi-action. Tapos kailangan mo na rin pala mag ano resupply. Teka, na sana yung ito naman na ito. Hindi, yun na para sigurado. Teka, yung sana hindi magamit eh. Ito na lang, hindi umabot para talagang siguradong dead to. Bakit zero? Kalokohan, zero. Ulul. Nek mo. Okay. Position, tapos tira ka ulit. Ano yung isa? Ito, 6,200. Kaya yan dapat eh. Save ko lang, just in case. Tapos i-release natin lahat ng units natin for now. Teka. Tagalin naman natin ng isa. Okay, go. Unable to analyze, unable to understand. Stupid na dialogue yan. Okay, the position para hindi ka ma-atake. Oh, may points naman. So, hanap tayo ng pwedeng insta-death. Hindi man 13, 11. Yun lang eh, 11 lang eh. Ito lang eh. Okay. Sige, subukan natin. Teka. Smash it. Dapat kaya yan eh. Gamit tayo ng Valor para tumalab. O, doble-doble pa, nice. Unable to analyze, unable to understand. Wala, deads ka na kasi. Di na, standby lang. O, pwede pa tumira. Sige. Actually, sige, teka. Meron ka pa bang pwedeng tirahin ng insta-dead? 21. Eto, may isa pang 11 dito, sige. Kung abot mo yun. Ito, diba? Abot ba ng missile? O, abot. Sige, isa pa. Hindi natuluyan, sayang. Standby lang. Ilabas na natin lahat ng ibang units natin for now. Teka. Pasaway kayo ha. Sige, teka. Gundam. Sa'yo na yung insta-dead na yun. Konti na lang yun eh. $800 lang siyang pala. Although Falcon, kaya lang baka mamaya hindi tumalab eh. Ito na lang. Para assured ng dead na. Baka hindi pa kayanin ng missile niya eh. Bullseye, go. Fortune. For all it's worth. Go. Unable to analyze, unable to understand. Deads. All your attacks are meaningless. Crap. If you would only recognize my power, I do not intend to take your lives. You must understand, my goal is the reconstruction of Garden. I do not wish to fight. Bakit mo kami na-atake? Oh, how nice. What you're doing is evil, but you intend to be reasonable about it. This is my fault. 9. I believe that Nevanlina's personality has been constructed based on the data that I supplied her with. Her drive, her determination, her will to fight, and that indomitable spirit of hers. It's based off all of you in BAO 1984. Exactly, which is why I will not lose. Asa ka pa. Sounds like 9 is right. Her consciousness is based off of ours. Are you serious? It's always so hard to finish off an enemy who won't give up. Her forces are far greater than our own. If she has no psychological weakness either, that's disturbing. It seems she finally understands. At last, it would appear that you've lost heart. Now I can surpass you. This is Guardian's true victory. It's over. Hang in there, 9. Don't lose hope. I was going to suggest a possible strategy to defeat Nevanlina. Way to go, 9. My apologies. So what's the plan? We know that while Nevanlina looks human, it is still only an AI. It's possible that the introduction of an external program could cause a malfunction. Virus attack? Ano to? Independence Day? Okay What external program were you thinking of? If I could force a system feedback within the AI, I could merge with it. At which point, I would activate its self-destruct program. No, wait, if you did that, you would end up destroying yourself in the process. That is the only solution I can think of. 9, don't. Transferring all data to Nevanlina. Transfer complete. 9. So you've returned 2044. Now surrender yourself to me. Understood. Don't do it, 9. Don't go. Okay sa reaction Did it work? Did 9's self-destruct program destroy Nevanlina? You would sacrifice yourself? Such a beautiful gesture. 2044. Out of respect for what you have just taught me, I have cancelled your self-destruct program. What? Return to where you belong. Then the two of us shall settle things. 9. I'm sorry, Cap. I can't believe I was returned like some defective, ano na, naglolo ko na yung ano niya, dialogue circuits niya. Some defective device. Now that my plan has failed, I don't know if we can defeat Nevanlina. Snap out of it, Nine. We're still alive, aren't we? Where there's a will, there's a way. There were gaps in the data absorbed from you, 2044. I will fill them in by... What is the meaning of this? What? 2044, you never filled in those gaps. Why? Even though you yearned to fill in those gaps, why did you never do it? Because I thought so. What are you talking about, Commander? It is true that you are more powerful than we are, Nevanlina, but it's futile for you to continue fighting. On what basis? You don't understand us. You don't understand humans at all. So even if you were to create a new race of Guardian, they would be doomed to repeat past mistakes. It's no use trying to provoke me. My heart is steeled. My heart is steeled. Anong word yun? But what will happen to Bao 1984 if you are lost, Chusa Okita? How much damage can your human psyche take? I wonder. Watch out, Shima. Nevanlina is targeting the Yamato. It's too late. We can't evade. Aren't Officer Misaki? I'm taking over for you. What? Officer Mori? Yuki? We're currently engaged in combat. Officer Kodai, please note the distinction. But you're wounded. Dr. Sato gave me a clean bill of health. I want to fight too. I want to fight for the Earth, together with you and the Yamato. Yes, ma'am. Yuria Misaki stepping down for Operations Officer Mori. Thank you. I assume you have no problem with that, Officer Kodai? Of course not. Why did that just happen? Huh? Why did those two not lose their will to fight? Not give up hope, even in this situation? What's she talking about? Oh, now I see what Commander Okita meant. Nevanlina, you don't understand the feelings between Kodai and Mori, do you? I don't know what you're talking about. And why would you? It's a concept that was lost on Gardim, and something even I still don't understand very well. Are you talking about... That's right, Nevanlina does not understand the emotion of love. Okay, ano to? Ang daming references, Independence Day ngayon, balik sa Harry Potter. Si Voldemort, hindi na naintindihan ng love. Are you serious? Oh, Gardim, marriages and births were all under the control of the system. No wonder they don't understand love then. Oh, so that's why when Nine was learning to be human from us, she was so interested in love and relationships. I still don't understand the concept very well myself. Which is why Nevanlina doesn't know what it is either. Nevanlina seems shaken. Kodai, being an Iskander, you must have known about Gardim. And that your younger brother and Mori would be the keys to defeating Nevanlina and Gardim. That's why you use the Cosmo Reverse system. Romantic love, familial love, love for one's colleagues, and for one's home. Love is life itself, Nevanlina. You learned what it was to be human from us, but since you don't understand love, which is at the core of all of that, you haven't really learned anything. You're simply going to make the same foolish mistakes that destroyed Gardim the first time around, when its people lost the ability to love one another. Silence. Humans are truly incomprehensible creatures. They must be destroyed. All of the damage they took is being repaired. Nevanlina's acting differently from before. That's what Nevanlina was originally like. In other words, that's the true nature of Guardian civilization. The ultimate system, when every scrap of humanity is abandoned and efficiency is prioritized in order to obtain more power. But instead, all that awaits is destruction. Biglang yung title screen music, Funny, isn't it, Nevanlina? In the end, you're no different from the old Guardian at all. Die, Earthlings! Die in the name of Gardim! How much time do we have left to save the Earth? 4 minutes. Mababa pa, 4 turns pa. We have to defeat all of Nevanlina's forces in the next 4 minutes. But how? Captain Hoshino, I understand. Sanada? Yes, sir. Activating the boson transmitter. What is it? What is it that you? What is it that you just did? Well, if you really want to know, I'll just tell you. You see, we suspected something like this might happen. We used the boson jump to swap the Cosmo reverse system with the wave motion gun control system. We've been storing on the C2C. All systems functioning normally. The wave motion gun is ready to fire. Okay, everyone, we made a promise to Starsha of Iskandar not to use wave motion energy as a weapon. However, this battle with Nevalina is not a fight between one life form and another. Instead, I deem this to be the act of stopping an out-of-control machine. Also, should we lose now, it would endanger all life in the universe. I will assume full responsibility for this act. Let us use all the power we have at our disposal in order to cut open a pathway to the future. Yes, sir. Sige, fire. Bakita, I respect your determination. Starsha, and I will entrust all of you with Mamoru's hopes for the future. Cut a pathway there for the Earth for all of space. I will, no matter what. This courage I feel running through me, that's the true strength of humanity, isn't it? Incomprehensible. The Earthlings and Iskandarians are incomprehensible. I have determined upon your destruction. The universe must be ruled by the principles of efficiency and rationality. Nevalina, when Nine didn't understand something, she tried to learn about it. That's why she's one of us now. One of the human beings you call so wonderful. Cap. Silence. Forcibly silencing anyone who doesn't go along with your will makes you just like the people of Guardian you rejected. Nevalina, we're going to defeat you and put an end to all of this. Let's go, this is our final battle to save the Earth. Okay. Sana talaga kaya na. Labasan natin lahat ng units natin for now. Muna attack agad. Ay, teka. Position tayo sa target na madaling dispatch. Teka, hanap tayo. 33 pa yan eh. 33. Talaga pala, nag-recover lahat. Oh well. Never mind. Pwede ion cannon. Lambat mo, natak na lang. Bravery. Kailangan natin yung flicker. Okay. Wag na natin animate, guys. Oh, sige, animate natin. Sige. Basta subukan natin tapusin to, guys. Why? Why do you not give up? It is incomprehensible. Can't you tell? It's obvious. We have other people who believe in us. That's why we can fight. Incomprehensible. You have faced persecution as part of the Jin family. You ought to secretly fear and despise other humans. Don't you tell us how we ought to react. We don't fear or despise anybody. Not even Dad or any of the others felt that way. They fought on believing that someday everyone would understand. Arf! Why is it that I cannot understand something even this dog seems to grasp? Because you don't really know the first thing about humans. We're going to teach you a lesson, Evangelina. A lesson about the obstinacy and pride of human beings. And we'll do that by risking our lives to defeat you. Okay, animate natin to once. lakas ng damage kagad nun ah.
お前はなぜここまで戦える人格体お前にさらなる悲しみを与える決断と形我の怒りを思い知る
At least isang yan, deaths kagad pag nagkataon. Teka, saan yan? Ito? Nasaan na? Okay. Combination attack kagad. Wag natin, sige, animate natin. Last na to for now. Evelina, allow me to teach you about the emotion of love, which you do not understand. And how will you do that? That's easy. Just look at Banjo and us. You can see it in the way we feel about one another. That's what love is. Incomprehensible. I carve it into you by force. Let your pain bear witness to my feelings as I protect that which I love. For it is because I love everything about the earth that I am able to fight with such hope. I find this even more incomprehensible. How can one love everything about something? It's like the light of the sun shining down upon all. For the sake of the world, for the sake of all three, I will crush your ambition with my titan. If you truly do not fear the light of this sun, then attack me if you dare.
消滅するのは僕たちではなくお前の方だみんな力を貸してくれよしでは行くぞ
Nice. One down.
我はどこで道を誤る
Unable to analyze, unable to understand pasaway. Okay. Ay, labas na lahat. Ubusan na ng energy ngayon. Ito muna. Intuition tapos soul. Wala na animation, guys. You have to understand, Evelina. Without love, the universe would be wrapped up in constant battle. I am unable to comprehend this statement. It's because you do not understand that you're fighting us like this. You're just a machine pretending to be human. You can't leave the fate of the earth in your hands. Can you not feel it, Evelina? The power, the feelings that all flow through my body. Incomprehensible. I must destroy all that is outside my understanding. Then I will fight you. I will fight you as a living being in this universe. I'm going to put an end to this, Evelina. The universe does not wish for any more battles. Hindi pa tapos. Fine. Labas na lahat ng pwedeng ilabas. Aish! Bakit mercy? Intuition ang pipindutin ko dapat eh. Okay, go. So you don't understand love, Nevanlina? You, a mere human, think I'm incomplete? No, I don't think I have any right to criticize you. What? Amuro? It may be that I do not truly understand love either. Commander, it's okay, Chan. The feelings that one person has for another move both people and the world forward. That I can believe. You find that to be the future of humanity? Which is why I'm going to stop you, Nevanlina. So that I can see where humanity is headed with my own two eyes. I will fight any who stands in the way. Ayun, buti hindi tumalab yung ano. Hindi tumalab yung ability. Okay, labas lahat. Teka. Charge. Sa ulo. Those who cannot understand the feelings one person has for another only cause war to spread. And you are saying those feelings are love? That's right. Love is what binds people together and helps to create the future. Hathaway, you've come so far. Anyone who tries to stop that will have to deal with us. This is incomprehensible. Therefore, I have determined to destroy you. No, Nevanlina, that kind of thinking will only make you enemies. I'm going to stop you, and then I'm going to show you what love really means. Yan ang dialogue yan. Dami pa nating units. Sana hindi mo abot eh. Wait for me, Para. I am absolutely going to return to your side. What is this? Is that what you call love? Is it because you have love that you do not despair? That's right. The promise I made to Bara gives me hope and the will to fight. Without love, even as you fight to protect Guardian, there's nothing more than a mission for you. There's no way we're going to lose to someone like this. Let's end this, Evanlina. Para matanggal mo na isa. Teka. May charge ka ba? Wala eh. Pero sige, soul. Kailangan kasi tanggal na kagad yung isang to eh. Go. Let's do this, Bernadette. I'm going to save the Earth. All 3 Earths. No matter what. Tobia, I believe in you. Is this the power of love? That's right. I will destroy it. All that is outside my understanding I will destroy. Evelina, don't you even think of laying one finger on Bernadette? What? I'm going to protect her. And I'm going to protect the world we both live in. I hope you're ready for this, Nevanlina. Because if you don't even know what love is, you'll never be able to stop my burning passion. Corning dialogue talaga. At ang dalawa kailangan magtabi to. Hindi na kailangan ano dyan, power up. Here we go, Athron. I'll be counting on you, Kira. Is this also love? That's right. It's the kind of love that takes the form of friendship. Love between siblings, familial love, love of one's and comrades. The world has many different types of love. Various forms of love? Incomprehensible. That's why no matter how much you learn from humans, you'll always be a machine. You don't understand love. Silence. I must destroy you in order to rebuild Garden. Must destroy you. Evelina, so many people are counting on us, believing in us. That gives us strength. And that's why I am not going to lose. That is the strength of my resolve. Okay, at least babawasan na natin, konti na lang. Saan yung partner mo? Kailangan magkatabi kayo dahil siya pwede siya mag-dual attack eh. Go. Kaya at least isang shot pa siya. Go. Combination attack ulit. Next. Dami pa yan. Quanti Gundam. Tapos Soul. Go. Innovator, explain to me the meaning of love. I'm not really sure I have the right to talk about it. That's not true, Setsuna. It's not like romantic love is the only kind there is. I believe that your kindness, for example, is born of a great love. That's why you were able to awaken as an innovator. You think that I know love? That's right, Setsuna. Your ability to understand others, your drive for the future, that is love. Incomprehensible. If you want to know about love between a man and a woman, I'd be happy to tell you. Setsuna, all I can do is rely on you. I know that. Marina Ismail, saving the world is my mission, and it's also my will. What is this? What is this overwhelming will to fight that I sense? Is this the love of Setsuna F. Seiei? I am Setsuna F. Seiei, pilot of the OO Quanti, and I will fight for the future of all life. Nice. Nice, taas naka-seal ka pa. So, pwede pa tumira ng isa. Uy, 6 points kagad. Sige, gamitin natin tong multi-action mo. Tsaka... So, ganito. Versus na lang. Halos deaths. Isa pang shot. Ay, hindi na gumana. hindi niya napatay eh. Okay, unicorn, go. Ano ka bang, kailangan na mag-end. Tapos, ay, at least pwede mo na mag-move doon. Hindi mo na kailangan ng soul dyan eh. Kaso baka kulang eh. Baka kulang eh. Okay, go. Manage your links. I can sense people's thoughts and emotions gathering around your mobile suit. That is what love is, Nevanlina. I get it. Now I understand. The psycho frame gathers people's hearts, gathers their views, and centers them on Banager. But he's more than just some vessel for them. He turns them into his strength. Other people's belief in him, the hopes that they place in him, the will to fight alongside him. All of those things give me strength. I reject that statement. I will reconstruct Guardian using only my own power. You can do it, Banager. With everyone's hopes centered on you, you have to stop her. Nemelina, if you cannot understand the way that other people feel, then I will fight you. I'll fight to protect those I love and those who love me, and I will fight for hope in the future of this world. Condition deaths. Okay, meron siyang, ano, pwede, sige, teka. Lahat sagad eh. Magbawas na lang tayo ng medyo malapit sa party ito. Ito. Oh, nice. Go. Okay lang, kahit di niya magamit. Hanap na ito, no? Kuha na tayo ng forces sa iba. At least ito na lang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Konti na lang pala, 17. Ito muna itong pinili ko na tinanggal ko kasi tinanggal ko muna si Banshee tsaka si yung kay Jody Ace. Kasi kailangan natin ng medyo mas tanky eh. Saan ba yung binugbog natin? Teka. Ito. Love. Di mo maintindihan kung anong love eh, no? Sige, go. Kulang pa. At least meron kang zeal. Go. Ano ba yung damage yung bazooka mo? 4-2. Dapat kasya yan. Pero gamitin na natin to para sigurado. Tsaka go. Next. Okay, great might gain. Wala, hindi pwede. Nevelina, it's time to settle this once and for all. Maitas and Pucci, I have my own course of unwavering justice to follow, just like the cause which burns in your own heart. Nevelina, forcing your will upon others is not justice. That's right. You're not even doing any of this for Gardiv. You claim to be carrying out your mission, when really you're just acting in accordance with your own ego. In other words, what you're doing is pure selfishness. Then what is justice? Go ahead and tell her, Maitos and Pucci. Listen up, Nevelina. This is what justice is. It's protecting those you love with everything you have. Love? So even in this, I must face its incomprehensibility. You said it, Maito. Maito! Sally, I am willing to put everything on the line. Lay down my life to save the world and to keep you safe. That is my justice. Kulang. Okay lang. Ito pwede pa pala siya tumira. Okay, fine. Hindi na pwede yun lang eh. Okay, sige. Okay lang. May natira pang konting-konti lang. Next. Laksalina. Soul ka agad. Wala kang exact. Wag na yan. Waste of energy lang. Akita Tangkawa, from you, I learned of revenge and relentless obsession. That's some pretty old data you've got. Then. You ought to discard it. What? I'm done with revenge. I'm going to defeat you and save the world as soon as I can. Then live out my life with Yurika. Akito, sounds like it's just about time. It's just about time for you to give back that recipe, Akito. That's just another reason I need to win. That is not going to happen. It's no use, Nevelina. I'm fighting for something you don't even understand. I'm fighting for love. Love? I'm going to defeat you, and then I'm going to put an end to all these days of fighting. Okay, ilabas ko naman na to. Wala kang ano eh, no? Kaya mo ba abot mo ba yun? Teka. Dapat enough na yan. Di mo na kailangan ng power up. Ito na kailangan mo for now. Teka, fortune. Angie, you're driven from your country, stripped of your name, and tortured. You ought to know as little of love as I do. I really hate it when you assume things like that. Even now, Lady Angelis is surrounded by all kinds of love. That's right, even I care for Angie. I love her too. Yeah, she may have been a little obnoxious at first, but she can also be surprisingly kind. I don't think she's really a bad person, even if she does have a rotten mouth and a terrible personality. I feel the same way, though I would also add that she's rude. What are you two saying? Salia, and you too, Sala? Even so, I love Angie, just the way she is. Thank you, Tusk. Why, Angie? Did you not spurn the love of that creature embryo? There was nothing in him but lust. That wasn't love. Nevelina, if you really can't tell the difference, then I refuse to let you control the fate of our world. Well said, Angie. Prepare yourself, Nevelina. I'm going to destroy you, and I'm going to do it so I can live with everyone I love. Nice, easy kill. 50,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Pero isa dito bawas na eh. Can get her. Hindi abot, sayang. Ay, talagang hindi abot kahit nang gawin natin. Eh, target ka na lang ng iba. Ano lang. Okay, go. I hope you're ready, Nevanlina. You long for battle like a savage beast. Just what I expected of you, Ryoma Nagare. Yet even I know the meaning of love. What? Oh, that's the first I've heard of that. Come on, Hayato. Even Ryoma's human after all. That's right. The life of a human being is intertwined with love. It is our connection to others that lead to progress. I'm not sure I follow. I know what you mean, Go. I still have memories of how my father, my mother, and my sister all loved me. That's why we humans can fight. Nevanlina, we're not like you, simply carrying out some mission that was encoded into us. Looks like you can't even talk back anymore. In that case, let me end this by showing you something. Witness how terrifying Getter and the rest of us can be. Di pa natuluyan, sayang. Okay, next shot. Gets ka na. Scotty na lang. Magmasing power ka na. Go. Kochi Kabuto, it was by studying your indomitable fighting spirit that I gained my own strength of will. How about I teach you one more thing then? Let me show you what it is to love. Oh Koji, how could you say that? Kabuto, that's completely inappropriate. Boss, don't be jealous. It's just the difference between a main character and a supporting one. You're going to have to let it go. Are you ready, Nevanlina? Because now I'm going to show you just how much I love the earth. Wait, what? So there are two types of love besides romantic love? That's right. Everything in this world is made up of love. That's why I fight with Mazinger, to protect that. And I don't care how powerful my opponent is. You fight for love? Incomprehensible. Let's do this, Nevanlina. My love, my fighting spirit, and my will all fill Mazinger with an endless power. Now you will experience the full force of Mazinger power. Iba. At least nababawasan lang, konti na lang. 4, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, tama, 9, 11 na lang. Sana matanggal din natin ito susunod na set. Okay. Medyo matagal-tagal to guys, pero sige, tapusin na natin for now. If you do not understand love, then I pity you, Nevanlina. That's it, Ruki. You, who have dedicated your life to battle, are surely the same as I. Don't you tell me what my life is like. For all you know, I may very well find some nice girl after this battle is over. What? At the very least, I have my nephew and my followers. I know all about love for one's family and disciples, which is why I'm hardly going to lose to the likes of you, Nevanlina. Now, finally, I want you to witness this power, my own power, and that of the great Mazin Emperor. Hindi pa natuluyan, ah. Kailangan lang niya ng konti. Valor lang, tsaka ano. Wala kang bullseye. Intuition na lang, go. Sasuke Sagara, how is it that you are able to understand love when all you've ever known is battle? Because I'm human. You said it, Sergeant Stoic. You've grown so much, Sasuke. Not just a warrior, but as a man too. It's all thanks to my good friends on the battlefield, and to Chidori. Oh, Sasuke. It seems I am incapable of understanding humans. Okay, don't hold back, Sergeant. Go for it, Sasuke. Nevanlina, I'm fighting for Chidori, the girl I love. We're both going back to Jindai High School after this, and anyone who tries to stop us will get no mercy. Na lang. Axel. Charge. Tatanggalin natin ito isang to. We've traveled over 336,000 light years, and that's our goal just up ahead. Nevanlina, it's right there behind you. It is a goal which you will never reach, because, sorry, but we're not going to listen to you. Time for battle, Nevanlina. We're going to defeat you and save the world. Okay, final two characters. Ayan, wala. Ay, charge. Ayan. Go. Patanggal lang natin ito isang to. Para at least konti na lang sila. Last one. Ito parang kailangan natin silang i-animate talaga eh. Kailangan mo lang mag ayan, seal. Tapos kailangan ng kusay. Intuition lang eh. Okay, go. Save 2044. If it were not for your incomplete data, we would not be in this situation. So you're going to use my data as a scapegoat? You claim to be perfect, all-knowing and all-powerful, yet you won't take responsibility for your own mistakes. You got her with that one, Nine. Trust me, Nevanlina. You do not want to mess with her when she's upset. I do not feel like that is much of a compliment. Hey, I have get to a word in edgewise once in a while. Ano ba ang translation yan? Parang mali I've got basta never mind, mahirap intindihin Can't you see, Nevelina? Can't you see what CRV and 9 have? I think perhaps I understand. So this is love? No, that is something more kind, more beautiful. Sounds like you don't get it either, 9. Then tell me what it is. Let's save that for after the battle. Nevelina, seems like you're starting to get some idea of what love is. If you want to know more, then you should just give up already. I have no need of love. If I wipe out all of you and erase love from existence, there will no longer be a need for me to understand it. That way of forcing your twisted logic on others is just like garden. Nevelina, we're not going to give you this world, and we're not going to let you destroy love. Let's finish this, 9. We're going to defeat her and save the world. Okay, please. Yan, patas na yung laban in a way. Pwede pa tayo tumira. Meron kang 7, Pili tayo dito. Ito. Kung nasa parang hindi tayo kagad disgrasya. Tapos read ulit, just in case. Hindi na. Soul. $42,000 damage. Unable to analyze, unable to understand. Okay, isa pang shot. Dali meron akong gagawin. Dali. Susubukan na ako. Save ko lang. Susubukan na ako. 42,000 damage Dali Asan na yan? Kaya natin yung analyze. Tignan ko kung makukuha ko yung isang achievement. At least yan, bugbog pa more. Malabong ma-insta-dead niya to, pero sige, just in case. Tingnan natin kung makukuha ko isang achievement. May achievement kasi na kailangan makagawa ka 50,000 damage. Try natin. Sabi na kulang Kaya at least nakukuha natin yung objectives. Meron pa rin. So go. Pwede ka pa mag-Z. Hindi na. Okay lang. So go. Nice. Anim na lang. Meron pa. Tuloy-tuloy lang, teka. Malabo na siguro ano to? Wala na Wala na Reposition na muna. Para at least hindi tayo mabugbog ng basta-basta. Kulang. Kaya at least ano na lang, 6 na lang. Pwede pa tumira, pwede pa pala mag-move Ayan, at least dispatcha mo yung sinimulan mo. Ayan. At least 5 na lang. Wala na. Wala nang charge. Tuition na lang. Let's go. Pati na lang guys. Tapusin na natin to. Ano na lang, 5 na lang sila eh. There you go. Sakay ka. Hindi mo ma-dispatch, pumili ka na mas mahina ako, no, ha? Sige. Okay. Ganyan ang strategy mo, ha? Fine. Tanggal. Soul. Tuition. Kulang pa, sayang. Talagang kailangan to. Let's go. Kailangan natin mag-pop for 6 sa iba. Okay, go. Hina lang. Lang. Okay. Bravery. Talagang gusto mo na ma-erase existence, ha? Fine. Ouch. Yan na iniiwasan ko, pero hindi na natin iwasan eh. No choice din. Ouch. Kamali ka ng pinili. Walang support. Bubugbugin lang yung kakampi ng walang dahilan. Non-zero. Okay, iba ka na ngayon. Goodbye. Walang support. Bubugin mo yung kampi mo ng walang dahilan. Kulit mo ah. Walang support. Pili ka ng mas mahina ka mo. Ayan, sige. Mas mabubugbog ka ng gusto niyan. Last na ba yun? May isa pa dito. Ito, i-animate ko to para na ano, para lang for aesthetic, aesthetic purposes lang. Wait, motion gun pa. Alin ba mas mahaba HP? Pareho, mas mababa yun. Ito na lang. Go. Ano yung value? 10k. Hindi na kailangan i-charge up yan. Kailangan natin bullseye. If ever mag-survive siya. If ever lang. Pero tansya ko hindi na yan magsusurvive eh. Ito na at least mataas. This emotion which I do not understand, I will extirpate it at its very root, becoming perfect. Bring it on, Evanlina. It seems she lacks more than just love. She also has no natural curiosity. Yes, and even she admits to being imperfect. But since we're what she used to base her personality on, wouldn't that mean that we're all imperfect too? Well, what's wrong with that? There's no such thing as someone who's perfect. That's why we all care for and help one another out as we go on living. That's what love really is. It seems there is no end to this talk of love. What Gamilas and the earth have love. The reason that Guardian fell is because it never had it. Attention all personnel. We are now about to engage in the final battle to save the Earth. Yes, sir. The future of those three Earths rests upon... Andali lang, guys. Ano ba yan? The future of those three Earths rests upon our overcoming Nevalina. We, the Yamato, are going to pave the way to that future. Commence the attack. We're going to end this now with our own power. Okay, last one. Okay, kanina natin bibigay. O sige, kaya na, dito na. Okay. Animate natin. Hopefully tapos ito.
この戦いの決着俺たちでつける。ゲッタービーム。
我は破れる。
This is my defeat. That also means the defeat of Garden. I cannot let that be. What do you think you're doing? Defeat is unacceptable for super civilization Garden. If it is impossible for me to complete my mission, all that remains is to show you the power of Garden. Ano naman kalokohan gagawin nito? The dimensional horizon is warping rapidly. No, she's accelerating the space-time fusion. If we don't stop that, the Earth is doomed. It is no use, you cannot stop me. With your current space-time control technology. What are you doing? I'm going to stop the distortion of this dimension. Ikari, can you even do that, stupid Shinji? The Eva nearly destroyed the principle behind this world, which means it ought to be able to protect it as well. You said, Shinji, now is the time to use all the power we've been granted. Let's go, Zero. I'm going to draw out every last bit of your power, strong enough to shake dimensions and fate alike. We're going to show you what we can do. All the power together that we humans have. Sala, Lakas. Let's go sing our Song of the Stars as well. Salia, we're going to sync up our Ragnamails with Vilkis. I'm on it. We're doing this to save the 3 Earths. This should not be possible. The distortion stopped. But if we don't defeat Nevelina, she could come back to threat us again. To threat us again someday. Wait, will attacks even work on her? When she's in the dimensional distortion like that? Kodai, yes sir, preparing to fire the wave motion gun. Yun ang pantapat eh, no? Commander, the gravity anchor isn't functioning. If we fire the wave motion gun without it, we could severely damage the Yamato in the blast as well. And if we lose the Yamato, the Cosmo reverse system goes with it. Then how about this? We can support the Yamato. Thank you, everyone. No, that's completely reckless. You think you can actually counteract the wave motion gun's recoil? I'm prepared to risk my life. We've already made it this far. We're going to make sure this works no matter what. Just be certain that you end this with one shot. Please, to save the 3 Earths. Okay, here we go, everyone. Make sure you're ready for this. Now we're going to show you humanity's true potential. All of our hopes and dreams. And all our power. To open up a pathway to the future. That's why we're doing this. Then I will accept those lives you're willing to risk. Of course, kailangan animated dyan.
航海長、総監を戦術長に回せ。総監、戦術長に回します。非常弁、全閉鎖。構成注入機作動。安全装置解除。エネルギー充填 120%。ターゲットスコープ、オープン。照準、誤差修正、プラス2度。対ショック、対先行防御。電影クロスゲージ。0度20照準固定発射まで3、2、1波動砲発射波動砲ター
Destruction of the time hole confirmed. Alright, the Yamato is safe too. Impossible. Evelina, what is it? You fought hard for your duty and you have my respect. But now it's time for you to stop. But that would mean the end of Garden. Listen to me, Evelina. 9. A civilization is the product of its people. At the same time, you could also say it's the civilization that defines the people who lived in it. So all that I have done has been futile, and Gardem is destined to be destroyed? What's important isn't the civilization, but the people. And the people of Gardem are still alive. What? The people of Gardem who fled to the Earth of the NCC dimension didn't force their civilization on others. They tried to fit in with the Earthlings of the time, which is why they never activated me. Most likely. And as a result, they passed on their genes to the people living on that Earth right now. What? When I was able to recall my original mission, I investigated the genetic data of everyone on the Yamato, and I discovered the genes of people from Gardim among them. The people of Gardim survived? You mean I tried to destroy their planet? Destroy their new civilization? Yes, Nevelina. 2044, you were trying to protect them, weren't you? No, what I was trying to protect was not Gardim, but the people who mean so much to me. You cannot regain what you've lost. Cap taught me that. That's why I decided to protect not the past, but the future. It was a good choice. 2044, I admired how you lived among the humans, and so I sought out your data. But it seems I never truly understood humanity. Nevelina. But now, I have no fear of doubt. I have no fear or doubt. After all, by risking your lives to accomplish your goal, you've shown me once more how admirable you humans are. And 9, you have taken on my mission. To protect the planet, protect the Earth. Look after it from now on. Kaso paano magugunaw na nga yung mundo mismo. I promise, Nevelina. Really, I think that really, I think that should go without saying. That's what we've been fighting for all along. The three Earths are rapidly approaching one another. Officer Sonada, it's time to use the Cosmo Reverse System. We've finished switching it back with the Wave Motion Gun controller system. But there's still one more problem. Where's Commander Okita? He's not in his seat. Maybe he's gone back to his chambers. Excuse me, Dr. Sado. Yes? Would you mind leaving me alone for a minute? Alright. Thank you, sir. But I'm not really alone, am I? It must be the power of chin particles in the psycho frame. I can feel the hearts and minds of all who love the earth gathered around the Yamato. I must strive to become one with them. Now that I think about it, it's funny. With all these battles one right after another, I haven't had the time to really appreciate how I made it back here.
地球か。何もかも皆懐かしい。
Huwag mo sabihin that's na siya yan. What's happening? Spirits all around Earth are gathering to the Yamato. Everyone is trying to save the planet. Aman, Char, Lala, Grandma, Grandpa, Dad, Ray, Chairman Durandal, Doc, Masashi, Michiru. Cosmo Reverse System reactivation confirmed. What's going on here? I don't know. Except this is a miracle. Everything's going back to the way it's supposed to be. Thank you. Well, Earth, I'm home. The Cosmo Reverse System halted the space-time fusion, causing all the Earths to repeat their various histories. The crew, meanwhile, prepared to face a new future. Universal Century Dimension. Earth Federation Base. It's almost time. Yes. The peace treaty of the Earth Federation and Neo Zeon establishing a new government is about to be signed. And with that, the long war between the Earth and the space colonies will truly be at an end. According to my father, the central organization for the new government will be on a station in satellite orbit. So it will take on the role of the place that would have been announced in the charter of the Universal Century. That reminds me, Hathaway, didn't Bright say he was going into politics? It seems his original intention was to leave the forces and start a restaurant. Bright running a restaurant? I can't even imagine that. As someone who knew of the true UC charter, he said he wanted to enact its principles in the new government. He also said he wanted to make sure that society was a fertile enough place for new types to lead normal lives when they're born into it. He's really got a lot on his mind, doesn't he? So what do all of you intend to do? Now that the war with Neo Zeon is over, the Federation forces will be going through some big changes. If you have any interest in joining the forces, we can be very accommodating. Of course, we have no idea what's going to happen to ECOAS or Lundbell. I don't have any intentions of joining the forces, at least not for the time being. Camille and I are thinking of going to medical school. I'm planning on joining the Jupiter fleet. You can leave Shangri-La to us. We're going to keep working as junk leaders, but one day we're going to set off some real firework. Purutu and I will be going with Judao though. What will you do, Marida? I don't really know yet. I'll have to think things over. With my father. How about you, Hathaway? Well, the Earth's climate is going to be changing. I'm going to study botany like I've always wanted to. Vanisher, what are your plans? I'm still thinking about that. You're not going back to Anaheim. You're not going back to Anaheim Tech? Are you going to join the VIST Foundation? I've gotten an invitation from them, but I haven't made up my mind yet. Well, you'll have plenty of time to think. Audrey, are you sure you shouldn't be at the signing ceremony? I'm sure. After all, the power of the Zabi family is no longer necessary. I lead things at the ceremony to Commander Frontal, Nanai, and the rest. Considering how convincingly he played Char's ghost, I don't think you'll have anything to worry about. Will you be staying in the forces, Commander Amuro? That's my plan. Of course, I won't be on the front lines. I'll be part of a team in the background, developing the next generation of mobile suits. And what are those going to be used for? It's all part of the Deep Space Development Project. Are you serious? The new government wants to go beyond the solar system. Eventually, my team will be part of laying the groundwork for that. I'm going to be a test pilot in the program. Camille, Judao, Hathaway, Banisher. Yes? What? Yeah? Amuro, you should go ahead and pursue whatever you want in life. And someday, if you're interested in our project, we'd be happy to have your help. We want to expand what's possible for humanity. Right. Good. Everyone present and accounted for. We'll be moving out shortly. Oh no, I got so caught up watching the broadcast of the signing ceremony, I lost track of time. We have to go meet up with the Earth group, and then it will finally be time. We can tie up that one last loose end from the fight. Jindai High School main gate. Well, we're back. Yeah. The war is over, and classes are starting up again. Everyone's coming back from all the different schools they've been sent to in the meantime. I'll be graduating soon, so it won't be for long, but my normal life here will be starting up again. I guess it's finally time for me to keep my promise. If you mean the one about going back to Jindai High School, I'd say you've already kept it. No, not that one. The one I made in the car. Wait, which one was that again? The one where I said I'd kiss you when we were reunited. That's what I thought. Ano ba yan? I did save you from the Minsuruki Empire and Embryo's arsenal, but neither of those times seemed very appropriate, so I haven't kept it yet. But now that we've returned to Jintai High School, I think this is the perfect opportunity. You're so honorable about this kind of thing. Would you rather I wasn't? No, that's not what I meant. Then, Sosuke, what do you two think you're doing? Don't you forget you're standing in front of a holy temple of learning? Commander, why are you dressed like that? Can't you tell just by looking? There's not much time left before graduation, but I was thinking of going to school here too. And that's not all. We're going to be acting as Tessa's protection, so we'll be living in town. I've always wanted to live in Japan. This is going to be a really fun mission. Okay then. You surprised? Yes, and it looks like we ruined what would have been a perfect chance for him. You said it. Sagara, I know it's not my place to comment on your private life, but as your superior officer, let me say one thing. Your love life in high school should be entirely pure. Understood. Then I will engage in a kiss with you at graduation. Oh, you're impossible. Anyway, it seems like things at school will be getting pretty lively, but let's try to avoid causing an uproar. Of course, as long as I have you, I don't need any weapons at all. Alas 2 hours na. Tokyo 3 Municipal First Junior High School classroom. So you aren't going to pilot the EVA again? I don't know. What about the angels? Apparently, they're not sure whether they're going to show up again. So we've all been told to stand by here in Tokyo 3. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, Toji's right. This way we can all go to school together. Yeah. Keep spending time with idiots like that, and you're just going to keep getting dumber. We'll be going now, Ikari. So don't you be late. Ano ba yan? What was that all about? Shinji, are they both into you? No, it's not like that. Well. Must be hard being popular with the ladies. Ayanami, Asuka, I'm looking forward to being there. Nerve Command Center. From all the above data, you calculate that if this situation persists, the composition of the seawater will return to its state before the second impact in a month. You're saying the seas will turn blue again? We're not certain of the cause. I should think it should be obvious. The Cosmo Reverse System, huh? Now, as long as we recreate the sea life whose genetic information we have stored and allow some time for breeding, the oceans will eventually return to normal. I see. So if no more angels do appear, what will happen to us? Nerve could be shut down. I guess we'll just have to deal with that when the time comes. At any rate, it's better than waiting in fear of the world coming to an end. That concludes my report. Well done. Fuyutsuki, I leave the rest of this to you. That's unusual for you, Commander. Leaving on time for once? Well, we do have somewhere to be today. Let's go, Captain Katsuragi. Yes, sir. That one big feast for the whole family, eh? Kurogane Spa Garden. Space is our future. Yeah, and the battle with Neo Zeon is over. It's over too. What do you think? What to use Mazinger and get a part-time job constructing colonies? No, that's not it. When I say space, I'm not talking about the solar system. I mean deep space. You want to go out past the solar system? What's so surprising about that? We just finished traveling somewhere 168,000 light years away. Compared to that, the Milky Way's a really small place. This isn't good, boss. Now Kabuto's full concept of scale is on the galactic level. Shut up. If he says he's going into space, I'm going there with him. Me too, Koji. Don't forget about the young Getter team too. That's right. If you're going out into deep space, you're sure to need the power of Shin Getter Dragon. Alright then, let's use that thing to set out on an adventure in search of the origins of Getter radiation. What, you consider yourself part of the young team? Young team? Man. Of course. Don't you go pretending to be young and forget about us. Compared to the age of the universe, we're all not just young. We're less than chicks. Researching Getter radiation, huh? I can hardly leave that to Ryoma of all people. Then I suppose I'll have to tag along too. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the Getter team. That's right. You need all three of us for that. Don't work too hard, you youngsters. We'll have to keep track of them from here. Ma'am, Dad, I'm going to get even stronger and follow after the others someday. Oo nga, sa susunod na game, teenager ka na eh. Tsaka sa Super Robot Wars, 30 nga, teenager ka na rin eh. That's the spirit, Shiro. You and Koji are the ones who are going to shape the future after all. None of you are ready. None of you are ready to take up the symbol of the Earth just yet. That's right. If you don't work to improve that mindset of yours, you'll never reach the truth. Oh, we know that. But we'll get there someday, even if we have to do it by force. But first, we need to tie things up after the battle. The Londo Bell ought to be here for us soon. Right. I start getting ready in a minute. We're going to do this, Mazinger. We're going to be the strongest in all of space. We're on our way, Getter. I'm going to go on wherever my heart leads me. AD Dimension naman yan. United Emirates of Orb. I wonder what's going to happen to this world. What are the things going to be like without Embryo and Black Noir running things behind the scenes? Their existence is being kept from the citizens, but chaos is spreading in the founding nations, now that they can no longer use mana. This may lead to the start of another war, but it might not. Yeah, I don't believe humans are that stupid. Kira, what are you going to do now? I was thinking of taking a trip. Why? Well, if the world is going to change, I'd like to see it with my own two eyes. And then after that, I think I'll be able to decide how I want to live my life. I see. But I won't be able to go with you. I have things I need to do at Orb. Atron, do you think it's hopeless, Kagali? No, thank you. Shin, would you want to come with me now that I'm asking you to fill in for Atron? Me? Really? Yeah, that's a great idea. You should learn everything you can about this great wide world, Shin. I suppose you're right. I am. I'd like to see how much you've grown, Shin. Alright then, Kira. I don't know if I'll be of any use, but I'll go with you. I'd like to change too. I'm looking forward to it, Shin. I feel the same as you do. Kira, Shin, I wish you all the best. May your future be as bright as the sun. The world is changing. Sadness and hatred are things of the past. Our desires and our strengths clear the path forward for the world. That's what we were fighting for. So we have to keep moving forward too. Dami naman dialogue ito. Ending na lang, hindi pa yung credits eh. Are you really sure about this, Kape? It's something all three of us decided. We're going to put Sampo 3 to rest. So please, Ichitaro, sink it into the ocean. Ano ba yan? Hindi na lang itabi. Bakit kailangan pang dispatch ang ganyan? And we'll all go our own ways. I'm going to succeed, Dad, and become a fisherman. I'm going to start studying so I can become a doctor too. I'm going to start a farm with my father, the others, and buy a lot more horses. I see. So you've all chosen paths for yourselves. It's like how you decided you wanted to be an engineer. You've grown up so much, Kape. Mom, cut it out. I still have a long way to go compared to Dad. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to be an even greater fisherman than he was. So long, Sambo-3. If you ever need your power again, I'll come to get you. But that day may never come. So rest in peace at the bottom of this ocean. Ano ba yan? Ito na naman tong background na to. So the world is finally at peace. Don't let down your guard, Topo. You never know what might happen from here on out. That's right. Just because Embryo and Black Noir are gone, doesn't mean that war will never happen again. I know that. Why don't you all have some tea before you go on? It's best to consider the state of things to come in a calm and relaxed state of mind. Have you heard of anything from Banjo? Nothing. Hurry up and come back to us, Banjo. Ayun lang, sabi lang. I'm home. Banjo, seems like I made it in time for tea. Your timing could not have been better. So did you find a job? Of course. After all, I am Banjo Haran. Is it related to the Senpuji concern? No. You're going to be a private eye again? Not that either. The stage will be outer space. After all, the Earth is far too small a place for me. Outer space? To start with, I'm going to be participating in the reestablishment of the abandoned Mars reclamation team. So you will be going to Mars, sir? Yes, not to dig up the past, but as a first step to the future. Very good, sir. With that settled, we ought not waste any time. I shall begin preparations to leave immediately. And I'll be going too, of course. You know, wherever you are, Beauty will be there too also. Ano ba yan? You always try and interfere with Banjo and I, Beauty. And of course, you could hardly leave without me, your most promising disciple. Alright, everyone. I'll be counting on you all from here on out. The sun is with me. I'm going to become a light to illuminate this world, no longer under the control of darkness. Ang dami naman dialogue nito, hindi pa tapusin eh. Gusto ko na makita yung credits para tapos na eh. Secret factory beneath the auto factory. Well, that takes care of the overhaul on every unit in the Brave Express Corps. Great work, Mr. Osaka. I'd say you deserve some praise too, Hamada. Now the Brave Express Corps can resume operations. We're going to keep fighting even now that X7 and Black Noir are both gone. It's true, we defeated the great evil, but you never know when someone else might show up to threaten the peace. That's true. We must be ready for that. Anyway, the Brave Express Corps isn't just for fighting. There's rescue operations after an accident or disaster, planetary development and visiting new regions of space, restoring areas affected by the space-time fusion, and laying rails in the deserts and seas. Speaking of rails, we could also help with Squad Leader Uribitake's parallel boson jump railway plan. It's nice to have people counting on us, but it may be too much for us to handle alone. Izumi, any ideas where Joe might be? I've reached out everywhere to try and find him, but his whereabouts remain unknown. After Joe came back to this dimension, he disappeared without saying a word. Don't worry, Master Maito. He is your lifelong rival after all. He's sure to cross paths with you again. More importantly, Wolfgang and the others who got away in all the confusion could start some evil plot again. Then we'll just have to fight them when the time comes. We'll have to fight in defense of justice. Hey there, Maito. Everyone, your tea and snacks are all ready. Thanks, Sally. I'll dig right in then. Yes, as long as Sally is here, Maito's future is assured. What do you mean by that? Nothing that will stay a mystery for long, I would think. Maito, we've got one last thing to take care of after that battle and then we should talk. Sally, I'd like to discuss our future. Okay. Well then, Maito, we should be getting ready to go. Yes, you're right, Kain. Brave Express Corps, prepare to pull out of the station. We'll be meeting up with the Nishiko squad to tie everything up after that battle. So what do you think? Delicious. Now that's the ramen I remember you're making, Akito. I completely agree with the commander. It's orthodox Tokyo style ramen done right. It's been a long time since I last had it, but this is definitely that special ramen you worked so hard on before, Acto. Ayan, yan ang gusto ko itsura niya, hindi yung pa-emo effect. Yan yung talaga itsura niya nun. Well done, Tenkawa. This is sure to bring in the customers. Ay, akala ko siya yun. Pero ganun yung itsura niya dati eh. Oh, I still have a long way to go. I haven't even started to vary the recipe yet. I still don't have the kind of palate I need to make adjustments to account for the weather or time of year. Didn't I tell you? That's why I'll be doing the tasting. I have complete faith in your taste, Yurika. Unlike my own skill, but that's one thing I want to do myself. You'll be fine. Little by little, you're getting better, Akito. Yes, Lapis is right. This is all due to the intense treatment and rehabilitation that you've gone through. Ba't kasi ganyan, ba't hindi mo pa kasi tanggalin yung armor mo, ano ba yan? Thank you, Rudy, Lapis. So what are your plans from here on out, Akito? Are you going to work in Homei's shop? Or are you going to be the Nadeshiko's cook again? No, I think I'm going to keep practicing here at this stand. Well said, Akito. Now that you have the skills to master this specially constructed ramen stand that I, Seiya Orbitake have crafted for you. I can understand how you feel, but I don't know. That all black style of yours might drive off customers. No problem. I'm the one who'll deal with the customers. But Yurika, so I, Yurika Tenkawa, am discharging myself from the fleet effective immediately. Ano ba yan? Tama lang, mag-retire ka na. Is that why you wanted me to try Akito's ramen today? To get my permission? Now that it will mean a lot of trouble for Yurika. You caused some trouble for her. She causes some trouble for you. And you live your lives together. That's what it is to be married, Akito. Dad, Akito, take care of my daughter. I will. It's going to get a bit lonely on the bridge. Don't worry, Captain. I'll work hard to fill in for Yurika too. And don't forget about me. Thank you both. Thank you, Rudy. It's all thanks to you that I was able to let go of my hatred in the past. That I believe was due to the strength of the love that you and Yurika share. You know, I can't help but feel embarrassed when you just put it bluntly like that. Love will save the world. Between you two and that fight, that's what I've learned. Yeah, but that's enough. Enough of that. Don't you think it's about time we got going on the Nadeshiko? Akatsuki, are you wearing that today too? Ano ba yan? Ayan na naman. Well, I heard this was Tenkawa's big all or nothing moment. I figured I should wear my best set of clothes. In other words, your favorite set of clothes. Well, I'm grateful to all of you too. Take care of Lapis from now on. Akito, let's go tie everything up after that last battle. Alright everyone, prepare to launch. Credit scene na lang. Asa na ba yung end credits kasi? Arsenal Mess Hall. Everyone's here, right? Yeah. As you all know, it's become impossible to use mana now that Ori has been released, and the distinction between mana users and Norma is breaking down. Since dragons will no longer be attacking, Area D is also no longer off limits, and there's no more need for Arsenal, is there? So what are we going to do now? Did we ask Rudy for permission to join the Nadeshiko? I'd prefer to be part of Celestial Being. We could have the Senpuji concern recommend us for some work too. No, don't rely on anyone else's help. Angie, the whole world has been reborn. We ought to determine our own path for the future. Well said, Lady Angeles. I understand what you're getting at. But still, don't make it sound like it's so easy. Since you've taken over as commander, I assume you have a plan, isn't that right, Angie? Of course. I call it the Arsenal Paradise Plan. The what? Arsenal Paradise? As a lone island among distant seas, This place has the hidden potential to become the perfect resort. What? You want to turn Arsenal into a resort? That's right. I've already talked with Jasmine, and we have all the resources we need to remodel it. Let's all work together to rebuild this place, just like how the world itself was reborn. Hilda will be in charge of rebuilding the facilities. Rosalie and Chris will help her. Right. Ursha will be in charge of the restaurant. Vivian, you'll be assisting her. You've got it. Leave all the tasting to me. What about me? Salia, you'll be designing uniforms for all our workers. That is to say, for all of us. Can you do that? I'd love to. Panay magical girl outfits. Momoka will be in charge of customer relations. I'll put everything I have into this. Jason will head up supplies. Maggie will deal with health concerns. Emma will manage finances. May can take care of our equipment. Pamela, Hikaru, and Olivier can take on reception. Angie, what about me? Well, the Arsenal Resort famously has a beautiful staff. Are you saying you want me to dress up as a girl? No, that's not what I meant. You're going to be the assistant manager. Bakit hindi si Hilda? Akala ko ba si Hilda ang ano mo? Jowa mo. In other words, you'll be my partner. Alright, I'll do everything in my power to help out. Sala, you'll be in charge of bringing in customers from the UC dimension. Be sure to bring my mother along. I'd like nothing more, but are you sure that's a good idea, Angie? What do you mean? With Embryo gone, the founding nations are in chaos, and fighting could break out at any time. Anyone who wants to go fight can do so. You know what I still can't believe? That Lady Sylvia is the one leading the group of citizens seeking to overthrow the old order. She's begun to walk forward on her own too. No need to worry about her. But what if the old order comes out on top and decides to destroy Arsenal as a demonstration of their power? Ano ba naman tong sobrang daming daktakan, end credits na lang eh. That much is obvious. We will fight to stay alive, even if it means destroying the world. Angie, you really are like no one else I know. Alright, everyone, let's finalize our schedule for up to the opening of our resort before the Nadeshiko shows up for us. Ano ba mga walang kwentang dialogue to naman, di pa matapos-tapos. This says vessel Celestial Being Bridge. Are you going, Setsuna? In the large Magellanic Cloud, in the new correct century, we were able to come to a compromise with ELS and the Chameleons. I'd like to try to do that in this world too. We'll do our best, Setsuna, even if us non-innovators can only really help by being your bodyguards. But we definitely want to reach some sort of understanding too. We'd like to make sure that your journey progresses safely, clearing the way for innovators, huh? It sounds like Celestial Being's mission is alive and well. Then, thank you everyone. I'll be counting on you. We'll see each other again, right? Of course we will, Saji. Good. I want to hear all about your trip, Setsuna. What you saw, what you experienced. I promise, I'll tell you everything, Louie. Keep following your heart, Setsuna. I lend you my immortality, so Celestial Being won't ever die. Thank you. Ano ba yan? Ang daming worthless. Asan ang end credits? The Earth Federation forces will aid you in your journey too, however informally. Thanks, Katie. The Federation is already helping so much by providing us with the Celestial Being. Now that the fighting has come to an end, it's finally time for us to go. Grace, this is the perfect opportunity for you to tell Say how you feel. No, I'm okay. But she has so much love to give. I'll be thinking of her, and that's enough for me. Thank you, Felt. What? The flowers that you gave me also gave me hope for peace. That's why I was able to work things out with ELS. I'm glad, Setsuna. You weren't wrong, Satsuna. You were right too, refusing to fight. Trusting one another, trying to understand one another. That's how I will journey into the Milky Way. Ano pa to? Sana tama na tong dialogue na to. Puro nonsense na lang para matapos na. New correct century dimension. Jupiter Colony Dock. Kincaid, Captain Bera. Now you can finally go back to being Seabuck, Arnold, and Cecily Fairchild. Ay! Iniba lang yung pangalan niya for this mission. Okay ah. About that, Tobia. I'm going to keep being Bera Rona for a longer time. Why? Because the Gati has fallen, and the Jupiter Empire has been crushed for good. Is it because of me? Bernadette? Is it so you can unite the people of Jupiter in my place, Captain Bera? Well, that is right, but you shouldn't feel responsible. This is my way of thanking you after returning from that journey of 336,000 light years. Captain Bera, you're still young. You ought to gain some more experience before you lead the people of Jupiter. The world is going to change. You should see what's that like first. Are you sure? Ano ba tong nonsense na dialogue na to? Tagal. End credits na lang hinihintay natin eh. 3 years. That's how much time I'm going to give you. 3 years. Until then, she will remain Bera Rona, and I will be Kincaid now. Oh, thank you, Kincaid, Captain Bera. We'll be leaving Bernadette and the Crossbone Vanguard to you, Tobia. I understand. Doubtless there will be many places that need our help throughout this changing world. For that reason, we will fly the Skullheart banner and sail around the sea of outer space. And in 3 years' time, I'll come back here to Jupiter no matter what. And I'll be with you then too, Bernadette. I don't care what you try to say. Thank you, Tobia. Well, now that that's decided, let's head back to Earth. We've got one last loose end left to tie up. That's right. We have to go and see off the man who gave his life in order to save the Earth. Si Okita namatay nga. Ichikata. I hope you see this, Commander. You risk your life for it, and there it is, Earth. Do you see this, Commander? The Earth, it's coming back to life. Thank the stars for the Cosmo Reverse System. It's starting to recover. Beautiful, like it used to be. If only you were here to see it with us. Akita, seems like all your friends and subordinates from three different dimensions are here to see you off. All that's left to be done, you can leave to us now. Rest in peace, Akita. Yun lang naman pala, bakit ang daming kadaldalan pa? Ano ba yan? All members of BAO 1984, a salute for Commander Akita. Thank you, Commander. I'll never forget what you've taught me. And I swear that from now on, together with the Yamato, I will continue to watch over the planet. Yamato Hangar. Commander Akita, looks like your legacy is in our hands. So today is the last official day for the BAO 1984? But our fight isn't over yet. The Earth may be regenerating, but it'll take time before everything can be completely restored. Yes, Cap, I understand. It seems our mission from now on will be to help with the rebuilding. I'll be counting on you, Nine. After all, we went to all that trouble disarming the Grand Van and refitting it in order to optimize your functioning. And even if it is limited, we did install the parallel jump, which required Guardian's advanced technology. We're going to get busy from now on. I understand. As an ERS 100, I will carry out ERS 100, a system developed by the Lunar Special Tactical Lab. It was sent to the Earth's 3rd Special Tactical Lab, where it was planned to be put into operation. The whole system is small enough to fit in a carry case, and while the details surrounding it are a bit of a mystery, it is said to be the very thing that could save the Earth. Okay. I understand. As an ERS 100, I will carry out my mission to restore the Earth. You said you were a 99 because you considered yourself incomplete. Don't you think you've reached 100 by now? Not yet. After all, I still don't understand love. Wait, CRB, I thought you were going to teach 9 about love when the battle was all over. That's going to have to wait. Actually, I intend to go on a journey of my own, in search of love. Knowing you, Cap, you'll travel through all 3 different dimensions and still not be able to find it. Then I'll just keep looking until I do. And you'll be right there with me the whole time. Yes, Cap. Let's get this everything we've got, 9. I don't know what I'm going to do after I see Tatsu, but I'll go to any dimension out there to answer a request for help. No doubt it'll be a trip longer than 336,000 light years. I'll be counting on you, 9. We've got it, Cap. We'll be together forever. Ano ba yan? Tapos din sa wakas. Kami 2 hours 20 minutes. 2 hours 30 minutes. Yung isa sa mga guys, yung isa sa mga palaging nagko-comment sa mga videos ko, sabi niya ano daw susunod na gagawin ko pag natapos ko tong game. Switch na kagad sa Super Robot Wars X. Ay, hindi ko na kukunin yung susunod na, hindi ko na gagawin yung yung tapusin yung story ni Chitose. Hindi ko trip. Tsaka itong buong game na to talaga ang pakiramdam ko parang malaking na siya parang malaking chore lang siya laruin Buti nga natapos na natin Tapos yan yung final battle sobrang actually mukhang madali lang pero first time ko siya na-encounter ang hirap pala. Nga alam ko nang gagawin So at least tapos na. Pwede tayo move forward. Nakuha ba tayo achievement? Check ko lang. Ay, may nakuha tayo at least. Ay, matagal na pala natin nakuha yan. Haba naman itong end credits na ito. Di ba pwede skip? Subukan ko. Ayun, pwede pala eh. Okay. Tayo ito. Nakuha pa tayo achievement. End natin clear save. Saan natin lalagay? Dito. Tapos na. Okay guys. End natin dito yung game for now. Tapos na. Next time na magkita tayo guys, ano na? Susunod na game na, Super Robot Wars X Cross. End na natin. So, Quezon Velosa signing off. Next game na lang ulit.